Hi there, I'm Hedgehog and welcome to the Mod Farm. Every episode a new mod or part of a new mod. Are you ready? Let's go! And there we go, just after 5 a.m. here on day 11 in the Mod Farm. Now, it is still the Farmlife V3 mod, but this episode is going to be the Brewery. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to have to do. So let's get first to the top floor where we have all our boxes. Okay, so there we have the Farmlife Crops and Trees. Episode 1 is done. Farmlife Livestock and Fish is done. Farmlife the Brewery. Now, see downstairs. Why see downstairs? Because there was too much to slam into one box. So I have here the brew cooker materials, the brew station materials, and eventually the beer recipe quest. It is a lot. I mean, there is just 5 recipes in here. Then there's the one for the cooker itself. There's a chem station in there, the brew station. Look at that. We have 10 items that need to go inside the brew station, and then we need to make the brew station itself. And these are just some basics, but then again, we'll probably just do the first one, the brewing method, so we can have a look. How do we need to go about brewing? And once we know that, we basically can make all the beers and the drinks that we want to make. So let's start with picking up the required materials from here. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is in here, and I'm going to make a chemistry station. Now, I can't do that yet, so now I can. What am I missing out on? I need more wood. Well, luckily enough, I still have a little bit here sitting in my forge. There we go. And now we can make a chemistry station. Now, that's going to take 30 seconds. Next up, the drying pan. Use the forge to craft the drying pan. Okay, drying pan, there we go. It is melting there. Well, what is next? The barrel roaster. Learn how to make a barrel roaster. Find all the ingredients for the barrel roaster. We should have that with us already. Let's pick that up. From there, why do I need to keep it open? Yeah. Okay, so I need to literally stare at it for that to work. Okay. Find all the ingredients for a barrel roaster. That is apparently done. So let's make the barrel roaster. That goes in there. What is next? The masher. Just to find all ingredients. Okay. So we'll also just put together the masher. It's also just going to take a few seconds. The boiler method. Use a forge to craft a boiler. Now, that is 7 seconds. Let's look at it straight away before we're going to have the same problem again, that we need to make another new one. There we have a boiler. Last but not least, even idiots can make it. Use the forge to craft a still. And there we have the still. Now, those should be all the materials we need in order to make the cooker. Now, let's pick up these. Craft to fetch all the tools required for a brew cooker. We have everything in our inventory now. There. Okay, so now I can hear brew cooker. Craft, please. Cool. Okay. So that is the first thing here to go inside the brewery. On the left, we're going to have the cooker, and I should have right next to it there a chem station, just specifically here for the brewery, because a lot of it needs a chemistry station. So we put all the items inside, and that means that we are good with the cooker. Now off to the brew station. let me first take these ones, because that means these 3 are... Use a forge to craft. Use a forge to craft. And use a forge to craft. Oh, I did not read that properly. Here, use a forge to craft. Now, I should have 3. Yes, there we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that is those 3. Now, everything else we should be able to make on the workstation. Go here and pick this up. Find all the ingredients for a wine filter. So let's make a wine filter. What is the next thing we need? A wine tank. Again, we search for wine and a wine tank in this case. Last but not least, we want a spirits vat. There. Okay, so that we also have in our pocket. Then now we go for the other interesting part. Okay. Best oak barrel ever. Find ingredients for oak barrel. Yes, that is all good. Oak barrel. Now I'm going to make 3 of those. Because I'm going to need, thank you very much, a charred barrel and an aged barrel. Now, if I search for barrels here, there you go. You need an oak barrel as ingredient. Now, this needs to be at a camp station, and this one needs to be at the brew station. Okay, so we go here. I say battle. Ah. I knew there was something I was getting. Here. Here it is. I'm like, why can I not make my barrel? Burn the charred barrel. Then also here we're going to have a look. I want an aged barrel. Yes. And we'll just put that in there. Okay, so that can mix in there. Now this one is ready in the meanwhile. There, and now this one also. Let's turn them off to reduce the heat again. There. Okay, then. This one is done. This one is also done. What is next? A floor caulker. Go back to the workstation. Now, to start brewing, I mean, you can see it. It is a lot of things that you need to have and make in order to be able to start brewing. A bottle capper. And last but not least, the mixing cask. Okay, so that is all that. Yes, I did make that already. Yeah, I should have read that before I made it. There we go. So, last but not least, of course, we need the brew station itself. Craft to fetch all the tools required for a brew station. That is done. Then we should have tools 2 as well. Is also completed. Perfect, which means I now get to make the brew station. Let's craft it, and then my pocket is empty again. Yes. Now, the brew station is, as you can see, fairly big, but it ought to fit right there. Look at that. Like a custom-made glove. Yes. Okay. So that is all the equipment you need for brewing alcohol. And brewing alcohol, I mean, there is a lot of different ways and a lot of different drinks. Look at that. Let's just have a look at bourbon. I want to make a bourbon. Okay, so we need distilled bourbon and we need another charred barrel in order to make aged bourbon. First, we need raw bourbon. For that, we need bourbon mash. In the mashes, the bourbon mash, we need ear of corn, rye malt, and barley malt. Rye malt, we need spouted rye. For spouted rye, we need steeped rye. For steeped rye, we need rye and bottled water. So there's a lot involved there, but let's have a look at the first one, the brewing method. Let's take it and read it. Learn how to brew cheap beer. We start off by making some mash. You must have both the brew cooker, the brew station, required tools, masher, boiler, carboy, and bottle capper. Fine, we have all that. Gather light malt. Light malt. Spouted sorghum. For spouted sorghum, we need steeped sorghum. And for steeped sorghum, we need sorghum and bottled water. Okay, so here I have the raw grains. Let's take beer. And oh no, it's not here. Why can I not make it? It needs to be here. At the chem station. So steep sorghum. There we go. Let's make it. Why can I not? No. Steep sorghum. Ah. It's at the brew station. Okay. Sort. Then I now have this steep sorghum, so I can turn it to spouted sorghum. And that I can now use to make come on. Malt. I needed light malt, 25 of it. Okay, it's going to make me 50 straight away, but that's okay. Now we need to gather beer cheap mash. So we need water for that, and we need the malt for that. Let's make that. Okay. Mashing. Now, let me put everything else back from whence it came. There's none left in there. And I have some malt. There. Now, gather beer cheap wort. Wort, beer cheap wort. Beer cheap mash. Okay, I do that here. Yes. Okay, let's burn. Okay, so that is done. Now we have the wort. After the wort, what do we need? Fermentation. Gather beer cheap raw. I guess that is here. Yeah. Okay, so now we have beer. It's not drinkable yet, but we have beer. Gather beer cheap. Now we make it drinkable. And now we have drinkable beer. And now, of course, the final step. Yes. Oh, that was the final step. Oh. So I don't need bottle caps and... Well, what then? Materials. Recipe. I only need bottle caps for double IPA. Okay. Well, at least I have a lot of it. Okay, so that is how we make basic beer. Let's have a look what effect it actually has. Death can occur from overuse. Okay. Well, let's drink a beer. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we get a glass jar for it, which is always nice. Now, it gives me a buff. Let's see what buff it is. Redneck, been drinking some beer. Lots of fist damage, stun regen, stun resist. So basically, it does the same as the regular beers do in the game. Okay, so that we now know. Let me then quickly pick this up. I'll put the beers in there. I want to have a stout. Find all the ingredients for a beer stout. That's fine. Beer stout raw. Okay. For that I need wort. For wort I need mash and the flowers. For mash I need dark malt and bottled water. For dark malt I need spouted sorbet. Okay. Now I'm just going to skip all the steps until the malt. I'll just take the full 500 batch. Okay, now I can make the mash. Yes, let me put some water. Stout mash. Now I can put back the rest of the malt. That is ready. Recipes. I need 10 flower hops and 10 floral hops. So here we have a box full of hops. Here. Hops, flour. Ah. It was the other one. Okay, let's burn that. Perfect. And then what can we do with this now? Beer stout raw. Okay, that goes into the brewer. Yes. Good. Now, while that is cooking, let me put these ones back. As well as the water. We pick up the stout beer. Mix that. There we go. And that's it. That is it. Now, let's have a look. What does the stout give me for a buff? Let's drink it. Ah, very nice. Nice cold beer. Now, the advantage of the home-crafted beers is chocolatey, smooth, a delicious companion to a burger, stun regen and stun resist. Awesome. Now, the advantage of the home-crafted beers is, though, that you don't get all foggy. I mean, if you drink the regular beer, we can just quickly pull one out from the creative menu. Now, if I drink this, see, my vision goes all blurry. Now, if I use the home-crafted beers, that doesn't happen. So that is definitely an advantage. We have the cheap beer. We did that. Let's throw it. Double IPA, and the way to lager. Can I read with this? Yes. Okay, here I have mashes. Beer cheap we've done. Let me take one of the IPAs. We'll make a lager. Stout we did. Double IPA. That is scotch, vodka, whiskey, and white rum. What do I need for that? Bitter hops, flower hops. Okay, let me just pick up some hops from all of it. Okay, recipes. What am I missing? Boiler. What is it in here? Ah. What am I missing out on? Flour hop. What do they have the most of? Okay, so that's also cooking. What do I need here? Beer, IPA, double lager, and double IPA. We're going to be complete alcoholics at the end of this, but... Okay, so double IPA, lager, and 8 double IPA. Beer double IPA C, that's where the bottle caps now come in. I only have a few. Let's make some of that. Ah, very nice. Good, so we have 3 new beers we can test. I just hope I'm going to survive all of this because I'm really turning into an alcoholic. Use the bottle capper on a brew. Yeah, that's all good. Let's drink. What do we have? Bavarian lager, light crisp from the icy caves of Bavaria through the dawn of the zombie, stam regen and stun resist. So it's the same as the stout. Then we have the double IPA. Let's hammer that straight after it. Does it stack? It does stack. Hops and malt, double the pleasure. That's wrong on so many levels. What does this do? I am not sure. Okay, well, we'll take the IPA as well. Tasty IPA. Stam regen, fist damage bonus, and stun resist. So the Hop Freak, the double IPA, I assume it does the same but double from the regular IPA. But that's just an assumption. Now, with that on me, let me give myself some knuckle wrap. And let's find a zombie. We'll take the IPA. There. Ooh, I see a screamer. Okay, let's drink it. And here we go. Spider, there's 2 of them. Did I spawn in an entire wandering horde? Yep. Okay, I don't know where all of them came from. Stop moving. Anything interesting at least? Some dollars. Look at this. I mean, it's not even that they're spawning double, but they're spawning in hordes at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's a trick here. Let's have a look. How many zombies do we have? 19, and she just called for her friends. Look at all the spawning. You... You also stop calling your friend. Now, but I was a little bit disappointed by that, so let's drink the lager. What was it? Stamina regen, stun resist. Well, that was the IPA. Fist bonus. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. If you place them well. I mean, I do have to keep in mind that I have nothing spec'd into anything. I mean, my strength is at level 1. I don't have anything. So to... Here. I mean, 2 punches and they lose their head. It's not too bad. Especially if you're spec'd into it. What do we have here? Nothing interesting. They can keep it. Mommy. Big Mama. Oh yeah, also losing her head. Now let's see what's the range. Now, Mommy is taking a pounding here, but... Okay, so... Is there any other beers I want to test? Let me have a quick look, because we have quite a few. Let's just test the cheap beer, the lager we did, the IPA we did, the double IPA we did, the stout we did. I guess that's about it. Yeah, we still have a Mommy here. Tack. Well, definitely the advantage is with the fist, you're nearly not losing any stamina. If you look at the left bottom corner, stamina goes out and comes in again with the same speed. Now let me... And also, I didn't really take any damage. I mean, they hit me a couple of times, but... I mean, he hits me and he does like 1 damage. Okay, fair enough. Very useful beer so far. Now, let's get back upstairs and let's have a quick peek at brewing the stronger alcohols. Now, for that, we also need to make the mashes. Again, I'm going to skip that part now. I'm just going to go straight to the mashes I have. And here we have white rum, whiskey, vodka, scotch, Olite, I have no idea what it is, bourbon, and that's about it. Recipes, raw white rum mash. Okay. Okay. So we have the raw bourbon now. Distilled bourbon. I need to do that at the still. Okay, so that goes back here. Aged bourbon goes back to the other side. Recipes. What else do we need? Charred barrels. Sorry, but just quickly pull them in because I didn't expect to be making aged bourbon. Okay, that is those two. What do I need for this one? Aged barrel and Air of Scotland. Aged barrel. And then some Scottish Air. I mean, it makes absolute sense, right? Okay. So that is aged and aged. Aged Scotch. What do we need for here? Bottled water. Okay, that's going to be there. Vodka. Whiskey. I need more water. Okay, so we really have the local alcohol factory right here now. Okay, so now I can use the H barrel can go. I'll just drop them for now. Then this looks like it is ready. Yes, that is used, that is used. That is also used and used. But the white rum also has recipes. Okay, we can make cocktails with that, but do I want to make a cocktail? Lime, mint, maple syrup, white rum? Nah. We'll just use it as is for now. Recipes, scotch, make, and a bourbon. Okay, the white rum mojito, so I need lime, mint, and simple syrup. I'll get some lime, some mint, and some simple syrup. There. And I need to do that at the pineapple, coconut, and cherry. Pineapple, coconut, and last but not least, cherry. Now we have all of them. They're all standing somewhere downstairs in one of the crates down there. Let me put away my mashes again. There, I don't think I'm gonna need more water. I'll keep a little bit on me just in case. Now, the Scottish air in that can go in there. I'll also put the empty glass jars in there for now. Let me put the hops back on the side. Okay. That can go. Yeah, the wood can also go. Okay, now let me hop downstairs and dive into my kitchen. And then here, do I have the veggie attachment in there? No. There's a reason it isn't in there because I literally just put it down for counting it out. But okay, let's make a mojito. And I also want a piña colada. Ice cream bowl. Makes sense. I always make my piña coladas in an ice cream bowl. And okay, so we also take those two. Now, I have my junk box, and as you can see, I still didn't clean it up. Okay, all that can go in there. The water can now go in there. And I'll put these three in there as well. And we now have that already tested. Good. Okay, so we now made a mojito and a piña colada. I shall just pull a few more so we get to actually see what they do. Because we first need to drink it to see what buff it gives us, and then we need to test the buff. So here we go, scotch. Boosts strength, perception, stun resist, and stab regen. Nice. So if I go here, where's my perception? Here's perception, so there. But I now get an extra level everywhere because of that. Awesome. That is really cool. And the rest was stun resist and stam regen boost strength. Okay, now, do we still have any idiot friends around? Oh yeah, I can hear you. Come, my dear. We still have the buff. 45. Stop it. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, there's the world and friend she called in again. Okay, that buff is about wearing off. Let's take the mojito. Cuban highball. Bonus in perception. Okay, so that's not going to help me in punching. But the bourbon will. Okay, let me quickly stop them from moving. So I get to actually read and check this out. Yeah, he can crawl back up. Okay, so that's going to give me a bonus in perception. Now, let's drink the scotch again to see if it actually stacks. No, it does not stack. That's good to know. Then, what is the next one? Monjito. Also boost perception. Bourbon. Bonus in strength and perception. I am so becoming an alcoholic here. Tommy Bahama. Light-bodied, a sweet taste, bonus in strength. Can I see my strength? No, only my jump strength. Here. I'm playing God mode. I still managed to die once. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have that one on record because it was actually fairly stupid. Oh, sweet. Him too. He takes a few poundings to the head. Okay, that one did it. I was coming down from a tower, and in order to do it faster, I was going to go skydiving, like I did in the last episode as well. And then I was too late with pressing the God mode button again, and then I slammed to the floor. And apparently, that gives you an instant allergy to earth, to dirt. And it was a fairly bad one, so I didn't survive that. Good. Now, are my buffs gone? 10 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay. Now, let's take a vodka. Mother Russia. Bonus in strength. Clear, strong, and can get you wasted. Well, that's true. Whiskey. 80% of the abuse boosts strength. Okay, so that's also in strength. Bonus in strength and in perception. And that's all. Good. So most of the strong alcohol is for perception. And some of them do hit up on the strength as well. But for heading into a fight, it is still best to make some beers. And if I have to go with the beers, I would probably go for... I think it was the stout. Stun regen and stun resist. No. Let's have a lager. Stun regen and... Yeah. Okay, so I would go for the cheap beer. I mean, I knew I was Dutch, but voluntarily going for, yes. Lots of fish damage, stun regen, and stun resist. That is the one which is... Okay, I'm drunk. My vision is getting a little bit blurry. Let's get their attention. No, nobody around. Seriously, the idiot despawned. Do I have not anything? There's supposed to be 2 zombies around here somewhere. Hello. Okay, I can. Oh. Okay, well, then there's no testing of that. Works for me. And that's all for this mod for today here on the Mod Farm. Thank you very much for joining. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and for those wanting to support, you can do so on either Patreon or on tghedgehog.com. Follow me on Facebook, all links are in the description, and I see you next time till we meet again.